Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we are taking a look at Antoine Vaillant. He is a Canadian bodybuilder, of course, he just picked up a win and a ticket to the Olympia at last weekend's Cali Pro, and he placed 7th here at the New York Pro, so it's the New York Pro placed first here, and it will be in a direct comparison with the winning version of the Cali Pro, and I'll get this right out of the way. The lighting was some of the worst we've ever seen and not flattering at all for the physiques. But first and foremost, or second, I guess, in the way of this judging, they're not hitting, or these two versions are not hitting the pose nearly the same way. This was a vacuum pose for Antoine in the New York Pro, and there's another one here. He's crouching down, showing his abs more, and he's opening up more at the Cali Pro. I like this version at the Cali Pro for sure. The way it's a combination of the two, I guess. But with this lighting, can we really say which version is better? We will go down the line in the poses and see if we can actually see any differences. And you have to really, I guess, use your imagination sort of in this. But really, you could make a good decision on this. If you really look at begin with the far delts, the far arm. You can notice it is more full, there's more pop. Even with this lighting, it looks like a larger set of guns. And then the close arm, there's definitely more of a vascularity across that bicep. And when you look at the delts, guys, definitely more pop, more wow to his physique. So I really do think if we did have the exact same lighting, we would see a more conditioned set of legs as well. So his legs, in my opinion, look a little larger. Let's go to the side tricep. And this is the first thing that I notice here as well. Now the sizing, a little bit hard to get correctly because I think the angles were a little bit off. But you can see here at the Cali Pro, his legs are massive, full, vascular. I think he's a little flat. He's much more flat, even in the pecs this time, you can see with this angle. I mean, the tricep, you can't really see because of the shadowing. The lighting looks good from the front here at the Cali Pro, but then the other side, you can't see anything. So it's altogether, it's terrible lighting. The abs, look at the conditioning of those abs of Antoine Vaillant. But anyway, guys, that is the sides and the front. And unfortunately, we didn't have a front lat spread, but we do have a rear lat spread. And he is wider at the Cali Pro, I believe. When you look at the lower back, there is less wrinkles, I think. And as far as the conditioning of the glutes, it takes a real good eye here. You have to really look. But look, they are drier, more striated at the Cali Pro. I would say for sure. Hamstrings look good in both, but more diced. And like I said, guys, not so much use your imagination, but, you can use your experience of looking at physiques. Anyway, go to the rear double bicep, and it's more evident here, I think. When you look at the lower back, there's no wrinkles. It's a cleaner, neater shot. It's almost perfect shot. The delts, there's more pop, more wow. And, of course, in the traps as well. Glutes, same thing. Hamstrings this time. Take a good sharp look at this, guys. But I will say, food for thought, his calves looked a little bit bigger in both back shots. But, of course, that could be contributed to the lighting, guys. I don't think they would have shrunk up. If anything, they would have grown if he had trained them. But anyway, guys, he is hitting the pose a little bit of a different angle. But like I said, guys, I think conditioning, he has more condition. Plus, he's a little bit bigger, I think, for the Cali Pro. Go to the ab and thigh. In this one, not only is he in better condition, I think, but he was better at snapping the poses. We can see his V-taper is a little bit better. Or is it just me, or is he... The lighting's so terrible, but the tan looks so off here. His armpits look glowing white, and as well as underneath of his armpits. But like I said, that's probably the lighting. Made everybody look purple. I mean, come on. Were they all purple? Either way, guys, go to the most muscular to end this one. And it's really hard to say. You really have to gauge and take a close look at this Cali Pro. But when you do, you can see some good separation in those delts. I think his delts look bigger. There's more pop. Like I said, when you nail your conditioning more. Where's those pecs? He does look tight there in the New York Pro. But anyway, guys, this is basically showing that the lighting really can ruin a physique. But I'm not going to go and do a big rant because that wouldn't do anything. First of all, my channel's not that big. We need maybe the Tominator, Nick Strength and Power to do a video expressing everybody's hatred towards this lighting. I mean, I think I've seen a comment. Somebody wanted everybody to sign a petition against this terrible lighting. Hey, I'll sign it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this comparison, and it is shedding a little bit of light on the subject. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and follow me on Instagram. Have a great day, guys.